vehicle cooling system. Now, the component of the cooling systems they are not so much. The cooling fan is part of the system. It's part of the component of the cooling system. The radiator cap is there. The reservoir is there. The water pump is there. Then we have the engine coolant temperature sensor as part of the cooling system. Then we have the thermostat. The thermostat is a purely mechanical device. Now, on this, I want to stress about the engine coolant temperature sensor, how the sensor operates, and why the engine works the way it works. Why normally? Because in most vehicles, the fan has been made direct. What I mean is the fan has been removed from its normal functionality. They have bypassed the operation of the fan most of the time. So when you switch on your engine, when your engine is cold or in the morning, and you notice that without starting the car, the engine is on already, such an engine or cooling system has been bypassed. Now remember that the engine have what we call the engine optimum temperature. That is the best temperature for the engine. If the engine is above its optimal temperature, the fan comes on to bring the temperature down. As soon as the engine becomes too cold, the fan switch on to allow the engine to build up temperature again. That is how it works. Now, between this, the thermostat also open and close to allow coolant to flow in, to remove excess heat, and store the hot one on the radiator for a while. That is when the fan comes on that. The process is very fast. Now, in a case whereby the engine coolant temperature sensor that is meant to inform the PCM whether the engine temperature is hot or is cold for the fan to come on has been bypassed. That means the engine fan is always on because the system has been bypassed. It means that your engine will always remain very cold. And when that happens, you are going to be experiencing high fuel consumption, excess or high carbon deposit on your engine, the fan running at all time, and very high, which may lead to shorter or reduced lifespan of the fan. So at the time the sensor is bad, let's say it got bad and stuck at a maximum of, let's say, 1000 ohms. At that time, which is 1000 ohms is for a hot engine. And when the engine is hot, it means that less fuel needs to be supplied. So at this time, you're trying to start in the morning. Remember, your sensor stuck at 1000. So it means that 1000 is sending to the PCM as a high temperature, meaning less fuel. You struggle to have enough fuel to start the vehicle when the engine is cold.